sleepers. They had these wonderful bits of old strengthening. They went round the sleepers, it looks like, to stop them splitting. Can you imagine? They're all handmade in different designs. Don't know what to do with them, but they're too good just to chuck. They ought to be made into some kind of feature or something, but they are rather lovely. Particularly this one that's been made by a blacksmith, beaten together and maybe even on site. Terrific. This is today's toy. We're going to try and trim some of the trees up there.
That's a useful thing.
Here's a bird's eye view of the runway.
I think it's back to base camp.
Is it?
I don't know, there's nothing else.
This is Steve's workshop from above. My Heimer that needs the roof cleaned.
Not the same, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And there's Steve's house.
Cracking toast, Gromit.
And here's Steve and I on the platform. So with the house in the background, and there's Tufai. And there's the view
Down
the valley and the pool.
Should got to that 13.8 by the time we get on the road.
cure the leak from the hatchback, I ordered a new rubber. Here's the new rubber. Taking the old stuff off, you can see why there's a problem. We're at the top end of the village to move a few cars around and then hopefully go for a drive for drive your old classic car day. First we need to move the 2CD out of the way to get to the old classic car. Yeah, doesn't sound like the battery's very good. Hopefully it will start when it's bumped. Or maybe not. No, looks like we might have to go and collect that in a few minutes. And here's what we've come to get started. The forecast is for rain on and off all week, and it's lunchtime on Monday and it's just started to drizzle. So we'll see whether the work on the Diane has been successful. Meanwhile, these two are getting ready for their control techniques. Both of them are due in on Wednesday. And there we have one of them hurries.
Eh?
And another one. still going through their pre-CT checks. Here is our convoy going through CTs this morning. We're picking up another vehicle on the way. Well, both of the Harries passed and Steve's work van didn't, so that will have to come back sometime in the next couple of months. It's stopped raining now, hopefully, for a little while anyway. This is the house where the Mahari lives.
Yeah.
Rather lovely position. Since fitting the new sender unit in the petrol tank, it's read full until it's almost empty. So today's job is to take the petrol tank off and twist or bend the sender unit to see if I can make it read a little bit more accurately. That's the sender unit, just loosening it. It came off relatively okay. And there's the gap where the petrol tank normally lives. Well, the fuel gauge, this bit, I thought the float needed to go up by bending that arm, but it turns out that's not the problem. The problem is inside it, the resistor seems to be wound wrong. So even when it's down to minimum, it's still reading about 1/3 on the fuel gauge. So I can't adapt this anymore. It's either just replace it with another one. This came from Renov, new a few months ago, or just live with it not reading minimum. The petrol tank is now back in place after a lot of faff, but when it's empty, it's still reading almost a half. So it's the fault of the sender unit itself from Renov. So I don't think I'll buy another sender unit from Renov again.